Usha International, one of the leading manufacturers of sewing machines, along with IMG Reliance, have come up with a new creative, sustainable fashion label called Usha Salais, wherein 4 designers visited rural areas across the country, empowered the women in all those areas with skills of stitching and sewing. And the man who steered the project towards the right direction, I have with me the executive chairman of Usha International, Mr. Krishna Sriram, sorry about that. Sir, would you please take us through the journey of Usha Salais and the inception of this brand, Usha Salais?
No, we started Salai schools about 6-7 years ago, based on women in population areas less than 5,000. That's changed a little bit, but basically we wanted to give training to people at the bottom of the pyramid in such a way that, and to empower them. We don't sell them the machine, we give the machine and training for a week, 10 days, and this has been going on for a period of 5-6 years. Then we find these women, once they start doing this, they earn income for themselves, they change their livelihood, they get more empowered in certain ways. And they were getting contracts for clothing for schools or for police uniforms. And there was a thought that firstly they're in rural areas, we're in every state in India, in 3-4 different countries, is to try 4 areas where we use the local fabrics, local designers who have the sensibility of that region and get the ladies in that place to make the garments. Now this is a nice thing from a fashion point of view, from a sustainability of existing patterns and localized fabrics, and also we get them to be able to produce at a level of urban quality. That means women from this sort of background can produce clothes that can be sold at the highest level. Not the highest level, but this is our attempt, so that it's not just Salai, but also Salai plus fashion. And our idea will be to share as much of the revenue that comes from each garment back with the lady herself. So mostly for us, this is to promote our sewing business. People being creative, people realizing they can become very creative within their own right, and also use that creativity to earn. And if we can do it at the bottom of the pyramid, we can do it at the top of the pyramid. We can do it everywhere.
Absolutely. And what was the experience like in terms of the creativity that the women out there showed? It could be, how open were they to this whole idea?
In the long run, I want these ladies to design their own clothes, and we will sell them in urban markets. Right now, we're using designers from those areas who also have worked with these women very well to bring them up to this sort of standard. What I find is most of the designers we worked with are very surprised with the skill sets these ladies have, without nearly the training that you put into people in urban areas, because in rural areas people actually get into doing it themselves very quickly, they learn very quickly, but they still need guidance in how to produce this quality, this cutting, and all that. And Usha for us is a facilitator in the process.
I'm sure the guidance, they are in safe hands, they are in the right hands, I'm sure.
Well, we hope we're in the right hands also.
It was a pleasure speaking with you, sir, and all the best for all your future endeavors. Thank you. Thank you. Well, such a humanitarian deed. It is so good to see people investing in talent and helping them come up and helping them reach a level. I mean, imagine from a grassroots level right to the Lakme Fashion Week runway here. That's quite a successful journey for them.